Hiya, it's me again. I'm actually in the same setup as the last video. I managed to get through 4 toenails and realised I've not finished pampering myself. I'm just feeling in the mood right now. I'm really feeling the mood. Oh my god, I've not introduced myself. Hi guys, I'm Laura. On this channel we talk about, I don't know, we just talk when we want to talk, and we talk about things when we want to talk about them. It's mostly just chit chats, you know, nice little chit chats. If you do enjoy this video and you get to the end of the video and you think, yeah, I could come back here and I could experience more of this, then do leave a like and subscribe if you're feeling cheeky. I'm just wondering what the angle looks like. What do I look like? A horse? I thought we would talk about sexuality, figure out, I do that like 5 times in a video. Until I was like in college, so like when I think I was 16 when I started questioning my sexuality. I just remember that in high school I was straight. I was very straight, and I wasn't even pretending to be straight, like I just was. Like I didn't have any interest in girls from what I remember. But when I got to college, I got a little bit crazy. No, I actually can't remember like the day I woke up and was like, oh my god, am I gay? Oh, I'm bisexual. Am I attracted to anyone? It's actually insane the amount of times I questioned my sexuality. There were days I woke up and was like, oh my god, I'm not attracted to anyone. Like, am I asexual? This is gonna be a lonely life, which is not true. Like, asexuals are very happy people from what I've heard. And I think one of the big reasons why we struggle so much with like not getting confused about our sexuality is because of labels. I'm not a big fan of labels. Just in my experience, like they have just confused the heck out of me, and they put a lot of pressure on people as well to pick who they are, you know? You're trying to figure out like what humans you're attracted to. It felt like you had to choose and you had to have an identity and you had to be like, I'm straight, I'm bi, which was really hard because I didn't know for the longest time. This is the colour we're doing, by the way, guys. Oh, it's like a red. Just to put it out there, I'm with a man right now. Like, he's in my room. No, I'm in a very happy, loving relationship. I'll have you know. I don't know what that spells you. If you are someone out there like struggling like with your sexuality and you're like, who am I? Like, I need to pick a label, like I need to know who I am. You don't need to know. Just go off whatever you're feeling that day. If you wake up and you're like, yeah, he's cute, cool, run with that. And then if you are having feelings of like, oh, I'm kind of interested in girls, don't be afraid to lean into that. And I know it can be very difficult for people who live maybe in a household that aren't very accepting of that. You know, I understand that that might not be an option for you, but I guess what I would say anyway is don't beat yourself up about having any feelings that you're having, you know, towards any gender. I was fine like dealing with my sexuality. I never really beat myself up too much, but I feel like the whole labels thing really did get to me because I was like, oh, fuck, like, do I need to decide? Like, is there a deadline? Like, do I need to decide who I am? And no, you just don't. Like, you just don't, and life is so good when you don't. Another thing I wanted to talk about is bisexuality and the kind of stigma around that and my kind of experience with that, because obviously I'm now in a heterosexual relationship. I'm very open with my boyfriend about my sexuality. He knows that I'm bisexual. I'm not now labeling myself as straight because I'm with a man. I don't plan on breaking up with my boyfriend ever, but you know, hypothetically, if I was to not be with my boyfriend, would I then go back to being called bisexual just because I'm now not in a relationship? See, that just doesn't make any sense. If you are bisexual, if you're a bisexual woman or a bisexual man and you are with a man or a woman, don't feel the need or the pressure to now put yourself in that box of, oh, I'm now straight or I'm now gay, you know, because that is not the truth. And a lot of people can't seem to get their heads around bisexuality and what that actually means. That is not your problem, you know? It also doesn't mean that we're greedy and that we want everyone. I'm very, very happy with my boyfriend. I don't think about other people, men or women, you know? I mean, we could talk about open relationships. Oh, that's very exciting. That can wait. What I'm trying to say is that people around you will probably try to put you in a box because people like to do that. As humans, we like to sort things out. We like to categorize people and things to like make sense of the world. But that isn't your problem. So if someone is trying to label you or figure you out, let them. And I think people should probably understand bisexuality by now. They like both genders and they can be with both genders and still be bisexual. Is that so hard to understand? I don't know. I forgot to paint my nails. I was really getting into that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of put out that message of like, accept yourself as much as you can. I know it's hard, but accept wherever you're at right now. You don't have to label yourself as well. Like, I've literally said I don't like labels, but I do label myself. You know, if someone was to ask me, what is your sexuality? I would say bisexual because it makes the most sense to me, right? But you don't actually have to adopt a label if you don't want to. You can just be like, I am who I am. Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I recently went to Pride in Manchester. If anyone was there, hello, I might have seen you. And it was great and so good. Like, I've actually never been to Pride before. I'm 20 and I've never been to Pride. Well, I've been now. It was amazing. Everyone is just there to celebrate love and accepting everyone. It's just the best place on earth. Coming out as well is another big thing that people go through and sometimes people don't go through. Like, personally, I never really officially came out. I just kind of went through life, figured it out along the way. It just kind of came into conversation with friends and family members. I actually only recently came out to my dad by accident on like an application form. It was like, what's your sexuality? And I was like, okay, cool. Other? Didn't have anything. It just had straight or gay. And I was like, come on, this is very difficult. And he was like, well, why did you put other there? Not in a like, why the hell did you put other there? He was just like, oh, that's interesting. How come you put other? And I was like, oh, it didn't have bisexual, so I just put other. And he was like, oh, you bisexual? And I was like, yep. And that was it. So I'm very chilled. I'm very lucky. I've had a very easy run with that because I was so unsure. And it was always like, you know, it's kind of confusing. I didn't want to come out officially because of that reason, if that makes sense. Because I was worried about, you know, people saying, oh, well, you said you were this and I saw you kissing that boy. I know that a lot of people have a horrible time with that. That breaks my heart. Like, that actually breaks my heart. I really wish that we all had, you know, loving friends and family that fully accepted us. Look at me, like, I'm getting upset. This is something you'll have to take note of. When I make videos, when I'm talking about stuff, I very easily cry. And recently I've just felt like I'm just constantly on my period. Like, I've just constantly got PMS symptoms and I don't know what's going on, but I'm just an emotional gal. I am just an emotional gal. Anyone who's struggling with coming out or struggling with deciding whether or not to come out, I would just say, take your time. Don't feel pressured to come out. Don't feel pressured to not come out. Open up to the people that you want to open up to and just try your hardest not to stress. I know it's hard and I don't actually know everyone's, you know, personal situations, so I can't really tell you what to do or what not to do, but try to accept yourself. It's not about anyone else. You know, this is about you and your own, you know, your own happiness and your own acceptance of who you are. And you are, you know, you're in the position to then invite other people into that experience if you want to, and if not, that's fine. This is a safe space for everyone to come on here and, you know, you can share your experiences in the comments, we can chat with each other, we can support each other. If you don't have that elsewhere, you can have it here. I love you. I hope everyone is doing good. I hope we're all having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. I've literally got my laptop in the other room because it's making this horrible noise because I'm trying to export my other video and it's taking a while. It's flying to Fiji and it's not coming back. Oh. And voila. No. Et voila. Huh? Anyways, I'm probably not going to show you my feet. I did just show them, but I might cut it out because that's just not really my niche. I might pick that up, I might not. Who's gonna care? Thanks for... Thank you for it. Goodbye. I don't know how to do this. Thank you once again for tuning in to Girl Quiet. I really appreciate everyone that does watch these videos, whoever you may be. I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe if you feel that that's necessary. Do turn on the notification bell so you don't miss when I next upload, which will be soon. And yeah, thank you once again for tuning in. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye!